Thank you so much for joining the channel. Thank you for over the 2,200 people that are subscribers. And today I'm going to address a video that I've gotten a lot of messages about, a lot of emails about. I'm going to tell you more about Fantasy and more about why I'm wearing this black t-shirt in 100-degree weather here in Okinawa right after this. Everybody, welcome to the channel, and I do content here in Okinawa. I do basically culture content, car content, anything interesting in Okinawa because I am new here. I don't speak Japanese and I'm kind of just like feeling my way through. So the reason I'm wearing my GooNet t-shirt is a lot of you know that I went through GooNet to buy Fantasy, and I bought Fantasy through the auction. And the auction in mainland Japan has, that video that I put up has pretty much generated a lot of questions from people here. Glad to say that over 50 people have actually bought cars from GooNet.com or Goognet Exchange because of the fact that they saw my video, which is kind of cool, so thanks for that. I don't get any money from GooNet. However, I did want to explain to you the differences between buying at the auction and buying at Goognet Exchange. So let's talk about what Goognet Exchange is first. If you Google Goognet Exchange, it's basically like the auto trader of Japan. So you'll find drop-down menus with years, mileage, whatever you're interested in, you can find it on Goognet Exchange. And if it's 25 years or older, they'll ship it to the US for you for a fee. If it's not, and you live here in Okinawa and you want a cool car like a GTR or something, they will actually ship it here for you as well. Anyway, so basically, here's what I did for Fantasy. For Fantasy, I went to Goognet Exchange. I contacted my main man, Ken, over there. Ken gave me access to the auction. So you can go the auction route. And here's what you have to know doing the auction. The auction in Japan will give you the same access. It doesn't cost you anything. You get access to every single auction on one page, and they give you a username and password for that. So it took me about 7 months to find Fantasy, because the way the auction works in Japan is obviously you do one bid and one bid only. So if you think Fantasy's only worth $2,500 and you bid $2,500 and somebody bids $2,501, well then you lost. Now, if Fantasy sells for $2,000 and you bid $2,500, well then obviously you only pay the $2,000 and you get a $500 credit, or they refund you the $500. It's a little bit of a pain only because if you know what you want and you're willing to wait, the auction is the great way to save money, and a great, actually a great car hunting spot as well, because I find myself looking at the auction to see what things are going for, which leads me to why I'm doing this video here. And Goognet sent me this t-shirt after I bought Fantasy, so I thank them for the t-shirt. It's super hot, black t-shirt in 100-degree weather, but whatever. The other part of Goognet is Goognet Exchange, which is, like I just said, the auto trader of Japan. Now, why am I here talking about that? Because this van I bought from the auction, and I got it at a great price, and it did not come with this. I put that on, my little Tampa Bay Lightning logo, Stanley Cup champions. The reason I'm doing this video today is because we actually bought a new car. Well, new to us. It's a 2010 X Trail with about 87,000 miles. My wife needed a car. She's got a stand-up paddleboard, she does dragon boat, and I'll put a link right up here to the dragon boat video that I've done in the past, so you can watch some of the dragon boat videos that we've done. It's really big here in Okinawa and in Asia as well. Some people will say, well, why didn't you buy it in Okinawa? X Trails are everywhere. Why didn't you get one cheap here? Well, the deal was the ones that I saw here on island, some of them were pretty rusted out. Some of them were just beat to hell. Some of them had gone through the auction a couple of times, and you could tell. You know, you just get that feeling. You're like, man, I'm not really getting for what I want to pay here. So what we did is we went around and I did some price shopping. So here are some comparisons that I did. Here you see an X Trail, and this is what it's going for. Here you see another one, and here's what it's going for. And I want you to take note of the years. Look at the year of this car, look at the year of this car. So they're going for about that. And they're everywhere on island. And that's a pretty fair price because we are in Okinawa. I was able to get a 2010 Nissan X Trail Red with every feature, including ETC reader, which we need, which will get you through the tolls here in Okinawa quickly, for under what any of these were asking for their cars, including the delivery fee. And the delivery fee is probably the one thing that people are kind of unaware of. So if you buy a car from Goognet Exchange from mainland Japan, you're going to want to factor in the delivery fee. So the initial price you pay needs to be low to offset that delivery fee. The delivery fee for the X Trail was, I think, just under about $900, $800 to deliver it from mainland here. I was able to offset that cost initially by paying such a low price for the car that Ken was able to secure for me. And it wasn't easy because I had 3 cars that I liked. I emailed Ken the 3 descriptions on their auto trader site. I said, can you wheel and deal for me and get the price lower? And he was able to get the price lower on one of the cars that I really thought was the best one, actually. And he was able to get the guy to drop the price to way below than I thought he was going to. And it's not, I'm not saying that's going to happen for you, but it happened for us. So While I wait for the X Trail to show up, I'm gonna do some paperwork and get everything going. I will be back with you as soon as the car arrives, and I'm hoping that it comes behind me very, very soon. It should be getting here. Well, I'm not wearing a watch, but it should be here soon. You know, I just moved my van for a minute, and guess what? It comes right here. There it is. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Look, looks gorgeous. I feel like deja vu because this has happened before, so just amazing. Beautiful car. Look at that. Hi. All right. We'll give this guy some room to work. She is. Get the hell out of the way before this guy runs me over. So it's a little dusty, probably from the container that it came in. It does look nice. That beautiful. All right. This is very exciting. I hope you can hear me because of the wind. But it is really exciting this is going to be my wife's car. As you can see, remember to always go here. Love these guys hooked me up. And wow, just amazing. All right, so I'm gonna get the paperwork done with this guy. I've got 2 GoPros. I gotta get the paperwork done with this guy. I'm really excited about this car. Let me give you the walk around here. Let me just unlock it. That's okay. Yeah, buff them up. And here we see the inside, the back seat. Leather, which is really nice. Didn't expect leather. I thought it was cloth, but whatevs. All right, so we'll go on the other side. Okay, and here we have the inside. And it's got your navigation, etc. You got heated seats, front and rear. Okay, and just a really nice looking car. You can see the back there. Okay. No sunroof, that's okay. And we've got this, I like this, a little mirror so you can see where you're going. Like, and see how close you are to the curb. But then again, a little dusty and dirty from the ride over. And you see the driver's seat. I'll start it even though there's not a lot of gas. Let me just start it. You can see that it's got less than mileage than I thought it was. 76,000 kilometers, which is, I'll do the conversion. You've got your GPS and your ETC reader. Okay, turn it off. Okay, and then got our back seat here. You can see this a little better. Oh, and I want to show you the back, but hopefully I'm able to. Let me see if this back will open up. And the cool part is, it's got this like tray system here, so you can slide that out. It's got like little stoppers. I guess it's like this. Or maybe like this, yeah, like that. Stoppers and stuff, so you can put gear in here, slide it back, and if you need to access your gear, then you can do that as well. You can just drop that in there, and it's perfect. Really good, sturdy plastic here, and you got a pass through, and really, oh, you have a charger there. That's It's actually a very cool car. And here we have something else that I didn't notice before that has this kind of like this divot here, but I can get that fixed, no problem. So all in all, the car is what I expected, to be honest with you. So you will see this car. I will do an in-depth review both on Fantasy, to give you a 1-year update on that. That'll probably be the next video coming up. And then I'll give you a review once I wash this car up, get it cleaned up. The Nissan X Trail, it is, by the way, 4-wheel drive, and I'm not sure that I emphasize that. You can see it's a little lifted. It's on 17-inch rims with tires. It's got street tires on it now, summer tires, which is good for Okinawa. But as you can see here, it's got, I believe, a diff lock, so you can go 2-wheel drive, automatic, 4x4 mode, okay? And it's got hill descent. Here's your heated front seats and your heated rear seats, and all really good. I think I got a good deal, considering the other ones were either modified with their engines or had weird exhausts or had scrapes and bumps and too many bruises to name, but looks like a good car. So again, thanks everybody for watching this video. Thank you so much for subscribing. Please subscribe if you like the content. Again, if you have any questions, I swear I picked the busiest day. No cars come by here ever, but today, this morning, it seems to be like the Autobahn. If you have any questions about what you saw today in the video, if you have any questions about buying either a van or a car to take back to the States with you, or if you're in Okinawa now stationed, or even in mainland Japan and you want a really cool car, like a really cool like wagon, a Stagea wagon, or a Hi-Ace van, please email Ken. He's in the link description below. Again, I get no money from any of this. I just got a free t-shirt, and that's about it. And I'm gonna take this t-shirt off as soon as this video is over, because it's hot out and I don't want to wear black in the heat. As you can see, the sun is just beating down on me. Thank you so much for watching. If you know anybody active duty or spouse in the military, do not give them a hug or a handshake because of COVID. Let's follow those social distancing guidelines, guys. And I will see you next video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you wish, and I'll see you next video, hopefully with an update on Fantasy. Look at that, beautiful.